My name's Anthony, occupation HGV1 driver. I've been working with Synergy since November last year. Come for a good interview, met some really nice people, fell in love with the lorries and the actual work they've done. So yeah, I've been in the transport industry for about 15, 16 years, and to top it off, you sort of get to the best of the best. Right, the model of the truck is a Scania 770S V8. I have a name for the truck, Black Betty, just because it's all black, and when you've got the old music going, when you're driving long distances, get some good old music, and Whoa Black Betty is a good song. This truck is a 770 brake horsepower. It's the biggest engine they do in a truck. There's nothing out there bigger or better. So yeah, it's a top truck. It's an automatic gearbox. It's so easy to drive. I'm used to a manual gearbox and always been a manual sort of person, but the gearbox in this Scania is so just easy to use. It's just so, when you're pulling away, it's just got a response to it. When you come to roundabouts, you're not pulling out in front of people because you've got a trailer behind. It's just so responsive. It's just a all-round good. 12 gears on this one. Obviously with a crawler gear and stuff like that, and a reverse. You've got 2 reverse gears in case you want to speed backwards quite quick. But yeah, the gearbox is just an amazing gearbox. So we've got a full all suspension all the way round, which benefits us when we're going into tight spots. So we've obviously got the low bars on and the nudge bar, all the side skirts, so we can raise the air up to get out of difficult situations onto weigh bridges, because we don't want to damage the truck. So we can raise it up and then lower it down, if we need to, and it just makes the job a hell of a lot easier. Cruising speed, 56 mile an hour, 90 k's. You are limited to that speed, but you'd be really surprised how much distance you can cover over that, that sort of speed. But yeah, you just get life when you drive a truck. You go into a car, it seems completely different because you can put your foot down and go. But in the truck, it just seems like the world stops and you just travel. But you can see everything that's going on around you at that speed. It's just like a slow motion of your day, but you'd be surprised how far you get over that time. It's between 8 and 10 miles to the gallon. Obviously it's a big engine and a big lump, so it's a big V8. But on a long cruise, it's like 10. You do 9 hours of driving a day. You have to have a 45-minute break in that period over a certain distance of time. You can work 3 10s in a week, but you have to have an extra 45 minutes break on them 9. So you have to have 2 45 minutes breaks. So it gives you, seems a long time, but it ain't a long time when you're doing business. When you're working, 45 minutes goes under. It's like a little sleep or something, and it's gone. But yeah, you can do that over the time, and every other weekend you can work a Saturday, 56 hours. So it sort of breaks it up, but it's a joy. It's a joy to do it. You know what I mean? New external bull bar for just looking smart. Top and bottom visors are extra. We have the light bar at the top with 3 powerful LEDs. Kelso bar at the bottom. Small little touches like the washer bottle. It just finishes it off. Durabright alloy wheels. Just added extras, little stickers on the side, make it a bit more different than the rest, so it's just a bit homely. Nice little set side skirts down the side, more Kelso bars. On the back here we've got a set of lockers, which we've got inside the lockers are a hydraulic tank when we do the hot walking floor and stuff like that, so we've got a good variety of work we're covered for. It's handy to have the lockers, it keeps all our nice cleaning stuff in, which we use plenty of. Nice catwalk to make life a lot easier when we're walking across the back. It keeps it all a nice feature, makes it look nice and tidy. We have a sliding 5th wheel when we have all the movements from when we do the different types of trailers. We can move it back and forth just to keep the weights of the trailers all there. Small finishing touches, the sides, just make it look smart. We've got also like the rear lights at the back. Just purposely just make them look different from the rest. Obviously we've got the chocks when we do the ADR Takes a lot of time and effort to keep this clean. Obviously, being black, it's yeah. And I went the other day. I was away, and obviously we had the truck show last week, and a bloke said to me, "God, this is really clean." And I walked up to him and I said, "Is it clean?" And it left a little finger mark down. He went, "Oh my God, I thought that was amazing." I said, "No, it's not. When it's clean, it's clean." Because I pull up places, and I had a family the other day have come out of Scotland, and they was chatting to me. "Oh my God, this is amazing." And I said, "How do you do this every day?" I said, "Well, it's just when we get 5 minutes or a time, we just give it a little wipe over, because end of the day, like we say, I spend more time in this than I do at home, and to have a lorry that's worth all this money, and to be given something like this to drive, it's you're top of your game. You're not just a normal lorry driver. And obviously, what jobs we do, you're like a billing person as well, because you're out there. You're writing all the identifying all the stuff, writing it all down and stuff like that, because it helps out in the office. And so we're at the top of our game here. Obviously, mornings start off in the beginning of the week. We do a walk around checks. If we have drivers in there, have a meet, have a chat to see what's going on. Have a nice cup of coffee. You've got to have a coffee before you start. And then we normally go for our list where we go. We travel all over the country. Like Scotland, Liverpool's, you name it, we cover the whole country. So we get ourselves set up, nice long distance, get to the first job, plan out what we got to do, get into a nice tight spot, sort out what we got to do, load the lorry up and just get to the next job, and just all day long, sitting there listening to the radio, next job, happy as Larry. Favourite part of the job, meeting new people, because we do a variety of sites. We go there quite a lot. But it's meeting the new people, and then keeping that, when you see them again, they remember you. It's like making new friends every day, and it's brilliant because you can go to a site and they remember you, and in the amount of places we do go, it's nice to be remembered. You know what I mean? It's nice to have a chat and just to discuss. And a lot of people do talk. Here comes that nice truck again, so they remember you straight away before you even get there, because they hear you coming. Since I worked at Synergy, I've been home between average of 7-8 days sleeping in my flat. Not by because it's the work, it's because of choice. This is probably it's nice to sleep in a truck like this. It's got all the mod cons, and then when you're busy, it's you're away. I mean, I only live 5 minutes away, but some days it's easy just to kip in your lorry and that. Sometimes we get back. There's other drivers here. So it's like a team building. We have lots of fish and chips or something, and have a cup of tea and have a laugh. And you can't get there moments. When you're a lorry driver, you're away all the time on your own. You meet people out on sites. When you're up at night time, you're parked up, that's it. When you're back here, you can have a right chin wag with the other drivers, have a laugh, and just a general good time.
So since November, you've spent every night sleeping in your truck since November, apart from 7 nights?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Some of those nights you've chosen to come back here?
I've chosen to come back here because I enjoy my job. To be honest, it's nice to have that camaraderie with your mates and have a laugh, and it's not just a job. It's you can have a laugh, and you do something wrong, they will rib you, but I'm the first one to rib anyone. But when I do something wrong, I take it, because that is part of what it's like, and it's really good, really good fun.